please tell us your names and how long you've been married?
My name is Antoine Owona. I've been married for 20 years.
Oh, my name is Philomena Owona. I've been married for 6 months to this guy. Stop. Got married June 4th.
That was anniversary.
Well, that's when the pastor was there. Okay. Okay, sorry. It didn't count. The first one was like, I don't know, where did you take me? Some justice of the peace? Come on.
That was like 20 years ago.
That didn't count. I'm so sorry. How long have we been married? 20 years. We've been married 20 years. Sorry. 20 years.
Hi, I'm Kate Easton,
I'm Greg Easton.
and we've been married for 2 years. We got married on May 17, 2014.
My name is Jimmy Davis, and we've been married for 4 years in December the 12th.
And I'm Caroline Davis. And like he said, we've been married. We were married 12-12-12 at 12-12. So we'll be 4 years, 4 great, fantastic, glorious years on the 12th of December.
My name is Shimen Vias-Palanga. I'm married over 15 years.
Gardeners, hello family. First of all, welcome to the 2016 end of the year party. We've had a chance to be at many of them in the past. This is the first year where we're not gonna be there, but we know that you guys are having fun and enjoying yourself. We are sorry we couldn't make it to the leadership. Sorry for not making it. And to the whole family, the Back to the Garden family, we bless you. We thank God for you. We thank God because this ministry would not exist without you coming, without you showing up, without you participating.
After we got married, we learned about the couples retreat, which was taking place, I think, June or July of that same year. So we contacted Sister Philomena to attend the couples retreat, and that's how we got connected. We attended the couples retreat with the other couples. And after that, we continued coming together.
I joined the couples fellowship because obviously it was an announcement that was made. I mean, that's the information that was passed on to the church for couples. And of course, I knew that it is something that probably would be of benefit, something that would add value to our relationship. Because at the time, of course, after being married, obviously, you don't really know what you're getting yourself into until you are there. We had a lot of issues, a lot of fights, a lot of strife. And, we fight about everything, just about everything. My wife is very opinionated. And she would not she wouldn't take no for an answer. That's kind of like, if it's not, it's either her way or no way. So all kinds of stuff. But so joining the fellowship I thought it was going to help us improve our relationship pretty much.
Well, similarly, I joined the fellowship because I thought it would be a more concentrated group focused on marriage and the issues in marriages. Obviously, I loved my husband very much and I realized he was a gift for me, but there are some just daily things that needing to work through. We are entirely different, opposite in every single way possible. We are just complete opposites, and I found it fascinating, that we're married, but at the same time that pose challenges. How do you work through these differences in the right way? So yeah.
And why do you think a couple should join the Back to the Garden Fellowship?
Well, my personal thoughts on that is that, you have somebody in fellowship that's married and not with single people, because single people try to lead you away to a single life. But if you're, in a fellowship with singles, then you can learn different things. Like if somebody has a problem and you can learn from their problem, and then maybe they can learn from your problems that you have. So that's the reason I think that people should be in a fellowship with others, couples.
Yes, and in addition to that, the Bible said 2 is better than 1. But also when you're in a group with other married people, you get to, like my husband said, you get to share different strategies and different things you have in common. Just because the person is married and you are married, you have a lot in common. And then you can learn from them. They may be experiencing like problems that you are experiencing, and from just discussing with one another, you can learn how to deal with those problems that you are having.
One of my memorable experience was we went one time and then the woman was separate from the man, and you can ask all sort of questions, and that's how I knew that there's a lot of things I didn't know. There was a young woman also, she was just get married, and you can see how much we don't know until you're exposed to other women who have experience, and that was one of my favorite moments.
We are all in it, but we are in it because the founder or the person behind the concept of marriage is God, and we trust Him to lead us. That's why we come to this meeting every day, and every time we have one, to learn, to discuss, to enrich ourselves and to grow. So we were blessed by Back to the Garden because it's been a few years now. I can't remember how many years it's been, but I think it's at least 10 years that we've been going to Back to the Garden, the ministry.
All I can say is Back to the Garden is a great ministry that all married couples should participate and really invest their time, because this is a real time that when we get together we talk about life issue, and then you just realize that other people can relate to what you are going through. You are not by yourself. That at the end of the day, every couple are going through the same issue. So the fact that we're getting together and we exchange, and then it's an opportunity to even grow more and know better your partner.
I would have to say it's basically one large experience. It's been the fellowship, the acceptance of everybody, which probably the biggest thing for us is I actually became members of Bethel by going to that couples fellowship retreat the first time. So I'd say that since that would have to be by far the largest impact, as we're now members of Bethel and have been enjoying the couples fellowship, and we'd like to thank Philomena and Antoine for their hospitality and organizational skills for these meetings we've been having. And we continue to enjoy many more years and whatever God brings us in the couples fellowship.
I'll have to deal with him later about him calling me his worst enemy. You know, I mean, I don't know if the couch is available. You know, but yeah.
And the other thing that I want to add with the fellowship here is
3 minutes up.
it is real. It's real. The issues are real. These are not. It's not that Jesus said. It's not a Jesus said thing. It's something that you live, because when you're mad, you're mad. You're mad about the television. You're mad about the computer. These are real issues, and then they just make your life miserable. But when you come to realize that the same issues that you're facing, other couples are facing the same issue, and then you kind of like share share strategies. How do you deal with anger, for instance, and things like that, you know? So these are real things that actually really make people really, really miserable in marriages, and I really thank God for this group.
Yep. Thank you.
That's a wrap.